Welcome, Gemini. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for October the 31st through to November the 6th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy that you send my way each and every day. Now let's see what the cards have for you. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is our first card. Let's see what else joins it in order to really go into that one. Page of Swords. Spontaneous. Or it could be your inner child. Wheel of Fortune. Closing doors in order to allow new opportunities to appear in your life. And we have the Seven of Wands making that statement. Uh-oh. Be careful. Be careful about declaring things this week to other people. So the Seven of Swords is definitely one where you are really contemplating what you need in order to go forward, what really needs to be left behind, especially with the Wheel of Fortune sitting there. There could be doors that close. There could be relationships that end. There could be partnerships that end. There could be friendships that dissipate. And maybe you are changing jobs, and so you are leaving one family of coworkers for a new family. That could be, closure in your life, absolutely. This could be walking away from situations, allowing healing in your life in an area. I don't get it as much as healing energy as it is really determining what you need in order to go forward. Who is part of that picture? What scenarios play out in that picture? And this is where your thoughts are this week and how to move forward. How to move forward with a strength, with a vitality. So that old energy is not weighing you down on your path. Now we have the Seven of Wands and the Page of Swords. I'd be careful about any kind of big declarations you make, especially a spur of the moment. You haven't thought it out. You haven't practiced in front of the mirror. Okay, so yes, we can still make statements. We can still do those kind of things, but it has to be with thought behind it. Okay, with the Page of Swords, she's the spontaneous one in the deck. She is the free spirit. She is, I want things to move forward. I want them to move forward now. And so I'm going to say this. And I don't care what kind of reaction I get, because at least I'm getting a reaction out of somebody. And we don't want that kind of energy to come in, because it may go very south for you very quickly, because it wasn't received in the way that you imagined in that split second it would. So you need to think it through. You need to, yes, embrace your inner child, your wants, your needs, your goals, your desires. That's part of the Page of Swords too. But it's the action plan forward. We need to plan it out. She's just a page, or he's just a page. It looks more like a woman in this card, but pages can be either. Very young, very naive, remember when you were a kid and you did something because you were just, I wanted to happen, and then you were very sorry that you wanted it to happen after the aftermath, after the chaos that followed, because you didn't think it out, you didn't give thought to it, and so it wasn't presented in the proper way, it wasn't acted upon in the proper way. This is more of making a statement, making a declaration. So practice. Stand in front of the mirror, go over it, imagine how it's going to be received, what you need to tweak, what you need to change in order to get the buy-in that you want when you're making this declaration. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune, so definitely it's about closing doors this week in order to allow new doors to open in front of you. And I'm getting a sense that I have to mention that with this card, okay, if there was a lot of negative experiences in your life, this is the time when you can close the doors on those negative experiences. You can put them in the past. You were done dealing with them in order for new doors to open. And the new doors are more wonderful. It brings in a whole different energy. It doesn't bring in the chaos and the struggle and the hardship of before. Now, if you've been on easy street, it could change to a more challenging time for you to grow, to mature, to get ready for the next phase of your journey. And I know it's the meaning of the card, but I rarely include that in my definition of the cards. But for some reason, I felt I had to tell you, look at this, the Four of Pentacles for underlining energy. So you are going to see where you have gifts and talents that you didn't realize, abilities, or maybe you push them down in some way. This is embracing all of you, the true you, the good, the bad, the ugly, and understand that it's all good, that it makes you you, that a part of that not being part of your personality or your routine or your mannerisms or your behaviors wouldn't allow you to be you. It would change you in some way, and to embrace all of you. And thereby, it just brings a whole new energy into who you are and what you think of yourself and what you can do, what you bring to the table. There could be somebody or something actually holding you back from this experience, and I kind of got it. I'm not sure if it was Aries or Taurus, but almost changing our personality or changing our mannerisms or changing what we would normally agree to in order to fit into somebody else's perception of who we should be, and trying to match that perception in some way, whether it's a coworker, a neighbor, a loved one, that you maybe value their opinion of you, and so you've hidden this part of yourself, or you don't express this part of yourself because you're worried about their reaction to it. And to embrace that part of you, to let it shine, to know that it's the whole makeup of you that makes you original, that makes you unique, that you can go forward. We have the High Priestess as our overriding energy. Wow, so out of the blue experiences can happen. Things that you never expected. Maybe you have been affirming something, but you have no idea on how it's going to show up. So I know you're doing your affirmations right if you are leaving it open to how it's going to come into your life. You just know it is, because this is when it does, and you go, whoa, this stuff works. This is the spiritual magic coming in. This is, God, your angels, your spirit guides, bringing in a gift, an opportunity, a new way forward, an experience. Maybe it's insight to who you are. You've never looked at yourself that way before, and now that you see it, it is a presence. It is a strength. We have the Five of Cups. Oh, with the Three of Swords. Oh, look at what's going to pull you down. You keep beating yourself up. You keep telling yourself that you're not worthy. You keep telling yourself that you're clumsy, or you're too short, or you're too tall, or you're too fat, or you're too thin, or you don't have enough energy, you don't have enough time, you don't have enough money. Those things will keep you down. That will not allow you to close that door. I didn't do it right once upon a time. What makes me think I can do it right this time? This is really self-sabotaging yourself. This is seeing that one little tiny instant in your life when you did it the wrong way, and so it has formed your opinion of how you'll do it every time afterwards. So really, you need to look at the positive this week. You need to build yourself up. You need to understand the beauty of who you are. You need to see the positive in you. That is what's going to push you forward. And if you feel that you have flaws, really, it's just a label you've put on it as a flaw because you think it's a flaw, but it could be your greatest strength. It's time to relabel some of those traits you have about yourself. For work and career, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. You sit so confident there. You hold that pentacle in your lap, knowing that it's yours, knowing that you are secure. Going forward, the sun is carved into your chair. The sky now is, it's electrified there. There's so much turbulence, so it's your thoughts, it's your creative thoughts in order to go forward, what you want to create, what you want to step into. So this is feeling a confidence, and the more you feel the confidence, the more your career will go forward, the more money will come into your life, the more that you gain respect or stature within the family, the home, the community, but definitely in the workplace. What defines you? It grows you stronger. And it's your new ideas, your new thoughts. For love, we have the magician. Anything can happen when it comes to love. There's where the spiritual magic might come in. Because we have the magician and the high priestess. Can you say, wow? So there is a lot of magic to be had in your life, a lot of unique experiences you never expected before. So if you are hoping to meet somebody, this could be the week. If you want to transform a relationship, this could be the week. Affirm it. See it for what you want it to be. And then you make steps in order to manifest that. And yes, there will be magic around, allowing you things to open up in your life, doors to open, to move forward in the direction you want to move when it comes to relationships, when it comes to love. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.